Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, here with the 20th session of the New Divines Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign of these friends of mine being new deities in a world. In this world, actually. Earth. So, I got Bob as the old man, he just showed up here. Eric is Stan, Austin as Rolfur, Ryan as Billy, and David down here, he's playing Terry. He's a bit overweight, but that's okay. We like overweight people, right?
By some definitions of a bit.
Last time,
a bit heavy.
Just enough to make me feel good about myself is really all that it is. Last time, y'all traveled from Nexon to the Great City. Stan, Terry, Billy, and Alice spend time getting to know the city and the problems that it has. Rolfur began conversation with the Wizard's Tower and is now headed back to the city to go visit the Governor's Mansion. And the old man is looking for the Undercity, quite literally in this case, but is trying to find an entrance other than the one that his knowledge team already knew about, because he did not want to have to deal with Eric Rasbrowda.
Famed adventurer, Eric Rasbrowda.
And I believe we ended with an investigation of 28. So as you find a sewer entrance, which is a little odd, as this city doesn't have a proper sewer system.
They suck at hiding secret entrances, is my official statement on that. You don't hide things in sewers when they don't have them. That's like going to the desert and hiding your secret entrance in a tree.
Well,
stands out a bit.
Tree stands out. Sewer just, it doesn't necessarily. Make your way in, or?
Oh yeah.
So, prop up, climb your way down.
Eric Rasbrowda, famed adventurer.
And at least from this immediate area, it looks to be a sewer. Pretty clean for one, but, you know. Just more of a drainage system. The water comes in and flows out from the grate.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace and start moving down the sewer.
Okay.
Stealthily. Stealthily. Want me to roll a stealth check?
Sure.
Alright, so let me get out my calculator here. There's so many numbers. 50?
Nobody knows you're there. And eventually you make your way to where this little water passage empties back out into the sea.
I didn't find the entrance?
You did not. You didn't see it.
Okay, I go back through and
But don't worry, literally no one knows that you went through and missed it, so...
Yeah, thank God no one saw that happen. I go back and try again. Look, I try to find it again, since apparently I did not find it the first time.
Yes.
Do I actually get an investigation check this time, or do
I just
you would do
investigation, or really perception is more... But either way, it's going to be an active roll, probably, yeah.
Yeah, why didn't you let me roll it last time?
You were active. I looked at your passive.
I said I was looking... Oh, for fuck's sake, Adam.
Hey man, you got a passive, he's gonna use it.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the frickin' thing, and he's like, no, you don't get to it.
You asked if you could roll stealth, you didn't...
Yeah, I'm stealthily looking for it. One does not preclude the other.
Unless it does.
No, it doesn't.
Unless it does.
It does.
Make your roll.
You should roll for it.
If Rolfur had rolled for it, well, Rolfur wouldn't have to roll for it. Rolfur would have just found it.
That's the joke.
I have a huge passive.
18.
18 will find a few odd bricks, and a little fumbling about lets you press in an area and slide to another innocuous chamber. However, at this point, you hear bagpipes.
Zachariah.
Okay, I continue sneakily investigating.
Do you close the chamber you just opened behind you?
Sure.
Okay. And yeah, you can kind of go through, and this is more of a few wines and drops. Not things you are personally unfamiliar with, so you don't really have any disadvantage, but little basic level security that it doesn't hurt, but those who know. Until you find an area that leads up a few more. Sort of it slopes downward until a flight of stairs off the end leads upwards into a chamber, which you can now hear a bit of laughter, a bit of jovial discussion, and see from above just some flickering candlelight.
Okay, I continue to investigate.
Okay. You walk up the stairs, and you can sort of just see around what is basically an underground mead hall, to which you do see Zachariah, and you do see Eric Rasprauda, all sharing in drinks around some underground tavern, really.
The kid's falling into the wrong crowd.
You know what city that kid came from.
You know you must too. Kill him.
No killing here.
What do you do? I love the point where the old man is contemplating how to kill Eric Rasprauda.
Don't do it. It's a trap. He'd just come back stronger.
Okay. So, is there a way that I can sneak within 30 feet of Eric Rasrada with, get to within 30 feet without breaking sneak?
You think so? You have your ability to be invisible, right?
It's only one round. It's for my turn.
Okay. Definitely use. Are you able to use that?
I mean, yeah.
Using that, easily within 30 feet on that point, yeah.
Okay, so if I cast a spell, would I be visible because I broke invisibility? Or would I be still...
once the spell is cast, yes, but you would cast the spell
Well,
before.
I'm trying to be hidden when I cast the spell. So that I have not left cover. I don't want to just suddenly pop into visibility.
Okay. What's your minimum on your stealth? It's like 30 something?
My minimum right now is 40 something.
40 something? You're pretty confident that you could use that to get over to a spot to re-hide, and that that they won't, that no one will be able to spot you.
Practically use that to just walk in front of them.
Oh wait, it's not 40 something. So it's my minimum on myself is 39. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty still pretty confident that with where you see a spot you could invisible rush over to, re-hide behind that, and most likely.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Modify Memory on Eric Rasrada,
Okay.
and remove the 10 minutes of time where he saw me earlier, trying to get in through the other entrance.
Okay. Just look at what modify memory does.
That's the wrong.
So can they tell someone cast it on them?
You can. They must. One creature that you can see must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes charmed by you for a duration. The charge is incapacitated and aware of surroundings. While this charm lasts, you can affect the target's memory. In an event they experience within the last 24 hours that lasts no more than 10 minutes, you can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allowing target to recall event in perfect clarity and exacting detail. Change its memory of the details of events, or create a memory of some other event.
Hold on. How did you get access to modify memory? I don't think we have 9th levels. Spells.
5th level.
Oh, yeah, they're 5th level, but he's a mastermind rogue. He's not casting them from his regular spell list.
That's true.
It's like,
I get
you got Dimension Door and Polymorph.
8th level divine domain features. That's 9th level domain features. Never mind, I don't have that.
Also, how would you cross the room and talk to him about his memory?
Yeah, I didn't see the talking portion.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he's incapacitated. You literally middle of a group. They'd probably ask a question.
Yeah,
That's nice. Yes. Okay, that's great. I just read the spell. Thank you all.
You're welcome.
I literally was just reading it.
I didn't say anything.
Neither did I, but I said you're welcome.
Yeah, it's your 8th level is poison damage.
Yes. Thank you, Ryan.
Need more time to think about what you do?
No, I just walk in there. I don't care about Eric Rasrauda. Why would I try and kill him? I don't care about him.
I don't know.
He is not important.
Zachariah, sort of, as you make yourself known, Eric sort of opens his arms and beams. You made it! Nothing too exciting. No offense. No offense.
I'm like completely walking past him. I'm not talking to either of them.
Or any of the people that... Okay, where are you going? Towards one of the other exits from the room?
Besides Eric Rasrauda?
Yeah, that's who he's hanging out in.
Okay, so the only people in the room is Eric and the people that he's talking to.
That's the center of the room. I mean, there's like a bartender.
Yeah, that dude then. Why would I talk to Eric?
Because he's talking... So rumor has it, he is a new god. There's a bunch of them. Check it out.
Rumor has it.
Zachariah kind of shrugs.
Did nothing to stop her chewing, David.
That's one of the patrons that Eric is speaking to. He's eating it's dough like product with cheese.
ASMR stream now.
Anchovies.
It's a crunchy boy.
Oh, you moved on to chips. I know you eat pizza earlier. So barkeep cleans up.
That was reheated crust.
I don't know your face. The barkeep leans over to you and says that.
It's unsurprising. It has aged over the years.
What do you do?
Well, I mean, there's nothing to do down here anymore. You've put Eric in here, so that I can't do anything. He's in the goddamn way.
You can't be the main character of your story if he's the main character.
No, Eric's too much of a pain in the ass. He's in the way.
Just give it time. He'll get bored and leave.
I don't need the avatar of another god wandering around causing fucking problems.
He's not the avatar of another god in this world.
Yeah, that god's not here.
He's an avatar of another god in every goddamn world.
That's a good point. Does Eric worship somebody, and does he worship the old man?
Oh God, I can hear prayers. Why did I take this ability?
Because
I've made a mistake.
You
I've
will-
made a mistake.
you
He
will
has the
pick up
habit
that
of
phone.
just picking up phones and giving it and calling.
So
I don't think he presently does. He didn't stay around long enough to hear about him. However, am I right in thinking that? I mean, that would be. I feel like that's one of the domains that was it Farlingen had was trickery.
Right, he was travel.
Yeah.
Trickery was Aladamara.
Yeah, Aldemaro's a different guy.
Well, no. I mean, 5th edition doesn't have travel.
5th edition? I have no idea. I don't even know if the gods are in a book.
I think they're in the player's handbook. Let's see. Greyhawk, Farlingen, Horizons of Travel, Knowledge and Trickery. So, I mean, you could probably skew him to your side if you wanted to. Or you could just sort of talk to the barkeep and ignore him while he's over.
To actually get someone in charge of the gang.
Well, you have barkeep here who has made comments about not recognizing you. That's kind of where we've gotten to.
Ah, good times.
Yes, I'm here to make new friends. Bring a offer of power to those in charge, if they're willing to hear it.
Well, I'll listen first, and we'll see if anyone else wants to. Get started. First drinks on the house. Sort of hands a sort of amber liquor over in a glass. Sets out 2. Lets you choose.
Okay, I'll just use my persuasion then. I start explaining that I am in fact a new deity, one in charge of trickery. Something that people of our persuasion could do a great deal of good with if they were to follow me. Maybe help expand the power base. And yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Do you do any demonstration?
Sure, I turn into an exact copy of him.
He kind of moves his hand to like rub along your face.
I just kind of go, I know you like playing with yourself, but this is a bit ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I can. And he makes himself look like what you had just looked like before.
I go, yes, but I cast Dispel Magic.
And that's what I was looking at. Because his was just an illusion, so just by
Yeah.
touch it, so easier just to touch. Like, nope, that's actually interesting. A little more. What do we call you?
I am usually referred to as the old man.
Yeah. If you want to keep the name up, best not be keeping on that rugged, handsome appearance. Come on, good looking. As he turns and
I turn back into me. Well, the
I
old
guess you can
version.
come too.
Who's he looking at?
You. If he looks back and sees you're no longer him,
Alright.
you no longer get the moniker of good looking. But he'll lead you back behind the bar to a room that has another 6 people in it. A couple of them sort of and it's up sort of there's a couple of them leaning over a balcony overlooking the performance, the being done.
Any of them my followers? Any of them my followers already, or no?
None of the ones up here. 2 of the ones downstairs in Eric's little group are. And you know you have a few others around the city.
Cool.
Barkeep kind of introduces you. Got an old man here who's a new god.
Not
seems
man. The old man.
Well, sure. Mr. Sparrow wasn't alone. As he walks back down towards the bar.
Oh, the old Jack.
Yeah. To which case they all raise up ales.
Good egg, though not exactly what we men like us need.
Did the storms rush? And they'll again hear you out.
Yeah, storms come in, storms go out, but we endure. Yeah, a persuasion check for them to move their organization over to worship with me. Sure, I'll take advantage on it. Why not? Okay, that's better. Persuasion, yes?
Yeah.
27.
27? They'll make you do a few parlor tricks as well. There's a few casters amongst them checking some things. And at least of a group that's already accepted that there is a god now, they're not too difficult to convince there are more. And they won't, by any means, be making their followers follow, choosing who they get to follow. Of course, they have freedom to worship who they please. But they say, you're free to talk and let your word be known. So.
Excellent. Well, I thank you for your indulgence.
Of course. If you want to need any work, want to partner up any, of course, your skills can be useful in that way. If you've not more a higher purpose to be attending to.
Maybe go on an adventure.
Oh, no one wants an adventure, David. Shut up. You're not there. Oh, I do find fun from time to time. So yeah, I'm gonna just start working my way through their through the guild, and trying to collect as many followers as I can.
You gather right now that there's a smaller number of folks. It's not necessarily a large guild by any means. It too feels like this underground organization, this underground guild, Undercity, could house many more, could accommodate many more, if maybe the city above could warrant it. As from a few things you
fixing the city.
I know. I don't think so. No. From almost the idea of basically the thing that they have to hit is just things passing through. It is a merchant hub. There are carts that things can fall off of. It happens. But it's not as large as it clearly used to be. By the time you get back downstairs, you do not see Eric any longer.
That's fine. I don't want him.
I'm sorry, I can word it another way. By the time you get downstairs, you're no longer whiny because Eric's there. Does that feel better?
Yeah.
Not you, Eric, by the way.
No, it is good. Adam, that character is so fucking annoying to deal with when you're trying to, like, use persuasion on a room, because it doesn't work on Eric.
He's your wingman. He agrees.
He is not the wingman. He is a problem. He is flying ointment. He's super duper fun unless you're trying to get anything accomplished, and then he's a big problem.
He's the best ointment.
I don't like that. Okay.
Oh, yeah, just put some of that Eric on that on your goiter.
Anyways,
Hey, a little vitamin E on it, fix all problems.
Vitamin E.
yeah. Anyway, so you're working around smaller guild, but you're getting to know. And you do get the feeling that Zechariah has some history with some of the folks here.
Neat.
Otherwise,
I once again inform him that he ought to worship me.
I'm not saying that anyone's worth worshipping. I mean, that seems quite arrogant, doesn't it? I mean, listen to the words you just said. You just came up to another person and said for them to worship you. How is that not completely arrogant?
Yeah, he keeps saying that. I'm going to do a persuasion check on him, so about how that's retarded.
You know,
So
when you're-
26 to be like, it's not arrogant if you actually give the benefits of which you're stating that you can give.
Still
And I
feels
merely
arrogant.
explained to him the benefits that he would gain by worship in this life and the next. None of that's arrogant. If anything, I'm performing a public service.
Man, do you feel the words coming out of your mouth? Cause
I doubt he can beat my.
Can you sign something to not?
you are
actively
not
convert
convincing
people?
him with that because that is against who he is as a person.
Yeah,
However,
persuasion.
you do manage to make sure everyone else around him also disagrees with him. So
Yeah, enjoy that drinking environment. I'm now going to go find another guild now that I've finished this one.
anyways, so you're working your way around there. Rolfur.
Yes.
I'm actually looking for the guild, mind you, not just walking past things and hoping I stumble upon them.
What other guild are
I'm
you looking
actively others.
Other hidden guild.
Yeah, I assume this is not the only one, since it's super small.
No, he already explained that the size of the city above
Yeah.
needs to improve before they can support anymore.
Yeah, they just can't support it. This is the as far as a thieves guild, this is what the city has. It's probably a little under 24 people.
Oh, hey, we heard.
A
We
little
heard
under
Adam.
2,000 people is the only thing I heard.
Yep.
Yeah, he
same.
froze up.
Really, because it
froze
felt like
through the entire thing.
y'all froze up to me. I'm just saying.
Well, you're incorrect.
Let's see what the
it's
video
4
says.
4 versus 2.
We outvoted you.
Come on, Ryan. Was I frozen?
Not on this end. But yeah, that's as big as the Thieves Guild
Yeah.
is in the city.
Yeah, but 24 people.
So
is,
there, 2,000 people is the only thieves guild in the city.
Right.
yes,
Of several thousand people?
yes.
Seems about right.
So 24 thieves in a...
Guild. There's probably loose thieves too.
24 thieves are actively working together.
Yeah.
There's some non-union workers in the area, is what you're
There's a-
hearing.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, this city makes no sense.
The city's real downtrodden, and there's
yeah,
like.
I know, which usually leads to more crime, not less.
Well, the thing is like, what are they gonna steal? There's a bunch of people that are downtrodden.
Also,
Like-
why would it be more organized crime
Yeah.
if the city's in front of it?
It's
You'd have
like-
more chaotic.
Yeah, you have more
There's gonna
chaotic
be
crime.
gangs.
Yeah.
Like you need to be looking for gang members.
Yeah.
This is a gang.
Yes.
No,
so
This
It's
is a
a guild.
thieves guild. This is a lot more.
Oh
if you're looking for a
my
gang that
God.
does a lot more violence, that's a lot different kind of thing.
It's really not. They're both the same thing.
Hey, are those around the town? I see them overnight.
Okay, so Bob's looking for street gangs now.
Okay. Anyway,
Just gonna-
Rolfur is
I don't know,
arriving
this
at...
entire city makes no sense. I want to burn it to the ground because it's stupid.
Well, you've already really done a lot to tear it down to this peg.
What? I didn't do any of this.
Story.
Pre-dead you did, though.
My, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Well, the actions of your backstory.
Yeah.
No, this city just doesn't make sense.
Well, I do my best. Sorry.
I don't see a problem.
I'm very confused.
Ugh.
Maybe
Well-
it's just because I don't consider thieves, guilds, and gangs different.
Okay, right. Well, I do.
Well, it's like the difference between a gang and the mafia.
Yeah.
They're sort of the same thing, but one has a lot more structure and organization. So right now you're dealing with a weak mafia that
No.
doesn't have power to push
No.
out.
The difference between a gang and a mafia is size. Mafias are just bigger.
Well,
It's a
to get
bigger gang.
you need the stability of order. It's like the big deal. So
Well-
you've got a mafia that isn't strong enough to control the city right now.
Yeah.
So you could either try to elevate another gang to that position or help this one seize control of the illicit dudes.
Yeah, sure. I'll start working on that. We're gonna be here for a couple weeks. Might as well make my goal to increase the strength of this thieves guild into a mafia size that can control the city.
Rolfur, you arrive at the mayor's mansion.
Neat. I petition for entry.
It's a bit late, don't you think?
Oh, is it? It was like
evening.
afternoon.
It was
Oh, it's
late
evening.
afternoon, and you've gone an hour. Out
Okay,
and
it's
back.
evening.
Yeah.
It's dinner time.
Yeah. It's probably the sun just beginning to set, but it's enough like it's not a business hour kind of thing. So.
In that case, I'm just going to I'm not going to try and go to the mayor. I'm just going to like leave a note of introduction for the mayoral office
Okay.
and pass it off to like a servant
Okay.
or whoever answers the door
Yeah.
to announce my presence in the city and the
Alright.
presence of my compatriots.
Okay. You write something out. There you are, sir. I'll leave it on his desk.
And then I'll go and I don't know, find a tavern, an inn.
Easy enough. Although you do still have your ship if you just want to stay there.
Yeah, but the ship's like out at sea.
It's at the
Right.
port.
I thought this.
Dock.
I thought there wasn't a dock for it.
No,
No,
there's an
there's a
immense dock, a
humongous dock.
huge dock.
A hilariously large dock.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the village
Yeah. The village.
where we had to rowboat in.
No. This is the one with that
Okay, then yeah, I just used the
half-mile long rows of docks with just where there are a great many of full-size sailing vessels all docked.
And yeah, I just used the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the rest of my time here in this city to go around and find blackmail material and all the other kind of profitable things to give to the Thieves Guild to grow them so that they can take over the city.
So really, because like the city doesn't have like a strong, or even they have a very, very weak nobility here. So like, there's no money that's circulating in the city. So the people that you're like getting blackmail on is mostly gang members and things that like all these
If this is a city
corrupt
where
cops
goods are moving through,
and-
the fact that there's no money is ridiculous. There's lots of money. It's just there's no one accessing it within the city, which means that I need to set up the guild as a kind of, customs agency where you're now going to have to start bribing their way through, which means that I need to put them in charge of the city and in charge of the city's taxes.
now that's a cool idea.
Ryan.
I used to run
Sure.
spy networks and an empire.
Stan, Terry, Billy, Alice. So you've spent your day getting to know the city. What are you doing now that it's getting to evening? Anything else? Or?
Go back to the ship.
I stay out overnight looking for downtrodden and
And
yeah.
why don't
I
you
guess
come back to the
you
ship?
know, whatnot.
why don't you come back to the ship for dinner and discuss things? I have some things I would like to talk about to the group.
Okay, I'll go to the dinner with y'all, but that was the plan afterwards. Wando City, with downtrodden, yada yada.
Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna be sleeping a lot while you're healing, since you're gonna be using all those heals on people. Okay. So once everybody's gathered back at the boat,
Does the old man go back to the boat?
No, I have too much work to do.
I mean, once everybody that's like, I assume the old man, like, this is a boat that the old man got for us, and we all know that the old man got it for us, right?
Mhm.
So as far as Terry is concerned, this boat, anything that happens on this boat, the old man knows about already. So he's here because it's his boat.
Terry's level of faith is becoming frightening.
Anyway,
Carry on.
so so we're gonna get some people together and be like, okay, so while we were traveling, I feel that I mean, did you all also feel that feel stronger with your connections with your worshippers?
Sure.
So that's fantastic. Like this is great. But and I felt so many prayers and all these things going on that I don't really have direct access to. But one thing I did figure out is how to truly tap into creation. And without boring you with details, I figured I would really show you. And Cherry's going to blow his load for a while.
Oh no.
Gross.
Ew.
Giggity. And we're gonna go ahead and pop out let's see, we'll do a 5-foot cube of a 5-foot cube of diamonds.
Don't believe that's how that works, but
It's casting creation and burning. Let me double check to make sure I have enough points. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep, and burning all of my points because I have 12 points and I haven't spent any today.
you have never seen a 5-foot cube diamond.
No. I'm making diamonds, like multiple of them. Oh, does it have to be one? No, it could be soft goods. Something similar, yeah. It could be multiple goods. Mineral objects.
Yes, as in, it's not just one type of object, there are variety. You're still creating a thing. To create a non-living object or vegetable matter.
No larger than 5 feet, but...
Yeah. But a non-living object.
So it'd just be a really big diamond.
So...
No, it's up to.
And I don't have to have seen it, though.
Well,
Like, I know what a diamond is.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
gotta
he's
be-
played Minecraft and he knows how to make squares.
And the object must be of a form and material that you have seen before.
Yeah, and I've seen diamonds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts.
It's just a big one.
Diamond
Really?
is an object. It is worth 5,000 gold. I gave you a broken ability.
Breaking it.
Quit trying
Okay.
to make it worse.
Well, like, you tried, like... Okay, let's backtrack then.
Okay.
because I was gonna say, well, I'll just
You
use
just made
it gold.
5,000 alignment in one day. Just let
Like
that
I was
sink
just
in
gonna
for
say,
a
like
second.
I was gonna make something just gold,
Yeah.
but like you told me to do gems instead.
Yes.
So I'm going to then make a giant pile of money.
That's multiple objects. That's multiple uses of the ability.
Okay. Then I want to make a block of gold. Or like a statue of gold. I want to make a big ass gold statue that's 5 feet tall. I'm gonna make it of myself. I'm gonna make a 5 foot tall statue of myself, made of gold.
Tiny head, very
Never
big
seen
gun,
that
20
before.
feet.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you have. What do you make?
I've seen statues of myself before. I've made them in this game,
Yeah.
and I know what gold is.
Okay. I do
So,
it based on this
that's-
small gold statuette set with rubies.
No, just
7,500
a-
gold.
A 5 foot tall statue.
I mean, small
Okay.
is vague. Sure, maybe that's a small one. You're bigger than that. I don't know.
I was going to like look up weight for you because 1 coin is an ounce,
Well,
and just
the highest art object price is 7,500 gold.
yeah. But I was just gonna like chop it up into.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was
fine.
going to use fabricate and to turn it into gold coins.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a block of gold and fabricate it into coins. But
Start working on gathering gold to make such a thing to see. I guess. Continue to do the effort to be able to break it more than should.
okay, so Bob's bag of money that I've seen.
Okay.
You've seen my money?
Yeah, you've given me money before.
Oh, yeah, I have given.
Oh, wait, and you won't let me create multiple coins at a time, right?
Yeah, you're creating a object.
One huge coin.
Alright, so he wants to create a 5-foot platinum
Well,
bar.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a 5 foot tall, like I'll make like a platinum statue. That's what I'll do. I'll do a platinum statue of myself. There. And I'll get the weight and calculate it out for you and tell you how much that coinage that makes.
The
Oh.
DM death player, gotta love
Well,
it.
I'm
I'll
right
look
now
up-
trying to figure out if the ship sinks.
No. No,
It's
no.
not going to be multiple tons.
No, it wouldn't sink from
Yeah,
that.
well, there's also a difference between it's all in one spot. That's different than the weight distributed over. Anyways,
Okay, it's him. It's a 5 foot statue of him sitting cross-legged. Wide area to spread the weight out over. Wide area. But yeah, I'll look up dimensions for Buddha statues, and I'll convert stone weight to platinum weight, and I'll get that for you. Hopefully, I'd only have to do this once.
I'd probably just give him a set amount of money.
yeah, the highest art object is worth 7,500. I felt like you being able to do that every couple of days
Yeah.
was already
Okay.
was
Okay.
already enough. I'm
Gotcha.
like,
Okay. I thought you'd be happy if I had to do math on it, but
no, math is a bad thing. It's 5th edition. We try and minimize the math.
I like math. I like math.
I know. I've played your game before. It's exhausting.
Anyway. Okay, well, yeah. Pop out a statue and then fabricate it into coins,
Yeah, sure.
and be like, so we got 7,500. Bam, and be like, well, just so when he does that, like he out of his apron, so like he like gets down on his knees and out of his apron, he starts to take out these like tongs and starts chipping away as he pulls out these like this twisted bramble of stone, and he chips away the stone as he pulls out this vein of gold that as he just chips the stone off of the gold and pulls it out, and as he does so, it forms through his hands into the statue of himself. As he pulls it out over the course of 10 minutes of fabricate, that he then creates, or creation, excuse me. The casting time is 1 minute, so the 1 minute that takes to cast creation, that's how he's pulling it out of his apron and forming it into the statue.
Is there check for him to notice us leaving at all during this 10 minutes, or he's
No,
like, hey guys, look at this, and just starts going on a tangent of pulling stuff out of his apron?
No, he spends 1 minute creating a 5-foot golden statue. It's just like, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'm bored now. Then it's just like, well, I thought that I would, like, I mean, the old man has been harping on us to try to pull our weight, but I feel like that I've got the most weight to pull, as he pats his belly and says, so
Nice
I
job.
have reached into the earth itself and forged forth from it a golden vein to supply us with our endeavors. I think I could do a lot more. I'm still figuring that out. So, if you guys, like, how's everybody doing on money? He says as he starts crafting, doing the 10 minutes for fabricate to turn things into coins.
In terms of money, I have no money.
Like 30 gold? What is it?
That may not be technically true. I might actually have a
25
little bit.
gold?
I
And 10
have a little bit of money, but if you
Yes,
gave me some, it'd mostly be buying spell components.
Yes,
Okay.
I have 60 gold.
So it sounds like we could all use some help. And
How often can you do this spell?
every few days, if I'm lucky.
Neat. Alright, well, do this every few days then.
Well, that's if I'm not doing anything else. But like, I think that I could be wrong, but I think I'll be able to use this to also draw forth long forgotten ancient magical items as well, and reforge them into here and now.
Pretty handy.
That's what I'm hoping. But for now, as he's
Good
just
work.
pulling coins off of it, let's see, what is 7,505, and we'll do 6, 7. So, the first 1,000 he pulls off, he'll give to Stan, since he seems really wanting to
1,000 gold
leave.
just ripped off that thing?
Yeah, no, like, he over the course of 10 minutes, he's gonna break this thing down into 7,500 gold. So, like, in the first, like, 2 or 3 minutes, he's got a few coins for you to hand off to, and he hands you off that, like, 1,000.
Oh, well, no, thank you.
So, like, there's no bag, there's no carrying thing, it's just coins.
That's why I pocket it, and then, oh, thank you. Alright. Well, get your rest, because I can't use my great restoration on you while we're here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Skip off, happily.
See, Lee's, like, as I'm, like, carving coins off
Want me
of
to
the
stay?
thing through magic, it's just like, what? You're,
Thanks.
oh,
Bye.
thanks for the
Thanks for the
money.
money. Bye.
It's like,
Yeah,
thanks
did you
for the
want me to
money.
stay and peg in the back some more?
Like, thanks
Hey,
for the money.
congrats, keep
Go,
going.
go to bed.
Get a good night's rest.
I have things to do.
Just
Alright,
saying,
well,
there's
sleep.
a reason I don't give Eric money.
Either way,
Ungrateful.
He's about
So
to just
there's-
go handing it out all over town.
so there's 1,000 gold for, so that leaves 1,000 gold for everybody, including,
Yeah, wait till he's done.
including the old man and, no, whatever. The old man and for, girl,
Alice?
Alice. So,
Oh. Okay.
1,000 gold. Thank you, Terry.
I
and then that leaves
literally
me with
don't have anywhere to
1,500.
put this. That's a lot.
Yeah, Terry's bag, like Terry's bag that he has is like now just chink 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 as well.
Yeah, do you want us to stay or do anything, though? For real?
I mean, if I have to go to bed, I mean, I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Yeah, like, That's why I figured this was like right before Betty pulled this off.
Yeah, no, this is. But like Terry, this is the first Terry's hearing about. Like out of game, we've talked about this, but in game, this is the first Terry's hearing of go to sleep.
No, I come do the restoration on you. Rest.
Yeah, like Terry, like it didn't click earlier that you would be using that on other people, but like we all went around town, we all saw the need, so like it's just now clicking and hitting Terry. That, oh.
You have to heal the sick people before me?
Like, no, you're doing the right thing, but I'm gonna go and find an inn. These beds are... I want a bigger bed.
We have a fancy ship with fancy rooms.
I walk with David to go get a new hotel, I guess.
Are the rooms big enough, or are the beds on the ship big enough for Terry?
Like
are they queen size beds?
Like a queen
they
size.
Are full queens?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah. It's just a sparse room. There's not a lot of decoration in it.
Okay.
Because that's something someone would personalize. But yeah, it's...
All right. That's fine.
Anyway, at dinner, I wanted to talk to Rolfur to see what he got up to today.
Applied for membership in the Wizard's Tower, and I let the governor know that we were here.
Oh, very good. So, what was the application process?
They wanted to make sure I was a wizard. I told them I wasn't, but make an exception.
I'd be happy to go with you if they need.
Yeah. So
if they need a wizard to vouch for you.
I have a wizard. I was apprenticed to one when I was younger.
So did they accept you?
I go back tomorrow to find out.
Oh, okay. Let's
Rolfur,
go visit the Wizard's Tower.
Did you happen to see any? Did you happen to see any gold in exchange while you were out today?
Not especially.
Okay, I'm just wondering if like they use the same coins as we did back in Nexon.
Yeah, they would use Nexon coins.
Same kingdom.
Okay. All right.
Anything else before we go on to the people that are out for the evening?
The 1,000 gold that I leave for the old man, I'm going to convert into. I'm gonna use my once per day forge ability cleric thingy to convert the metal into. I don't know if it's once per day. It just takes a while, but convert that into jadish coinage.
Why?
Because I never found out about that, did I?
Nope.
Well, my thought process is that you're probably not gonna. Well, no, maybe you do want coinage from here. Yeah, never mind. I'm overthinking it.
Ask Alice what she did with her day.
She was with you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, then yeah, go to bed.
Oh, Alice, are you going? Is everybody? I mean, I know that Stan's already gone, but like, is anybody else going out?
Not this evening. I don't know enough about the place or enough people to feel comfortable.
Okay. Well, I asked around the ship a little bit. If I find somebody that is going out, if they could, like, you know what? It's the middle of the night. They're not gonna find any people selling things. Never mind.
Yeah, anyone that would be going out would be venturing to a tavern for a while.
Hey, do you want me to pick some up on the way out? Like, what?
You're not gonna find like an open shop or anything at this time of day. But I was gonna ask for sacks. But what was the so people are going? How many crew are on the ship? 10, 15?
35?
35? Okay. So the people, do I catch any that I really trust? That I like?
Make a luck check.
Okay, sure. I'm not gonna burn anything on this, so we're gonna call that a 17.
Yeah, you catch one that you trust.
Wait, that's charisma. 18, excuse me. But yeah, my luck is better than my charisma.
Still, yes.
Is there a list of people that he doesn't like already?
Trust. The word was trust.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust already?
I would figure if
I assume by default trust is no, and they've had to earn trust.
Yep. So, said people that I trust, or person or peoples that I trust that are on their way out, I am going to give them, what is that? 5 by 35 is 150 plus 25 is 175. I'm going to give them 175 gold. And say, anybody that you find, like 5 that's yours, for whatever you want. Anybody else that you see that's from the ship, just my personal thanks. Just 5 each.
Yeah, I could have done that for you.
I mean, this would have been well after you left, though. Yeah. Now, whether or not he does so, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that's all that I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go to bed.
I will note, probably next morning, 80 of it is returned to you as he didn't find that many of them.
Okay. I will give him another 15 for his honesty. 75.
Oh, sure. You could ask around the ship who got it if you... Ain't gonna get on the wrong side of God.
Yeah, but I mean, you should always reward honesty, especially when you have plenty. Excuse me, when you have plenty. Anyway.
Old man, make an investigation check.
Oh. Let's look here. That would be a 22.
22.
The lowest number I can roll.
You come across, picking around, trying to figure something out. A guy strung up by his neck, still alive in sort of a back alley in one of the upper district.
I walk up and go, "What happened to you, son?"
I believe he's been strung up.
Apologies. I cut the rope.
He kind of tries to turn his head to loosen.
I loosen it. I'm like, "What happened to you, son?"
Oh. Wrong place, wrong time. I know it.
Well, why don't you tell me what you were doing?
Oh. Well, there's a girl.
There always is.
Oh, she's like none other you've seen.
Oh, there always are.
Her father's not kind on me. I know he didn't want me in there. I was just in the room. I wasn't even in the girl yet.
I think it's the yet he was concerned about.
I mean, he strung me up, so probably.
Oh.
That is vicious.
Did the girl not argue for you?
I mean, she did at least while I was there.
And she didn't even come to get you out of it.
I'm sure he's had her locked back up.
Oh, I'm sure. So, what are you going to do now? Are you going back after the girl? Are you going after the father?
Right now, I think I'm going to try and let my neck rest up just in case.
Minor Cure minor wounds.
Oh. You're good.
I'm downright divine.
I don't really know. Still want that girl.
Well, just need the father out of the way. That can, of course, be arranged.
Yes, that's how that works.
Though, I warn you, girl finds out you have a father killed or removed, they tend to take it wrong. They shockingly don't consider it the active devotion that we know it to be.
Still probably not the best idea to woo her.
No.
Can you undo my hands?
Oh, of course I can.
Thank you.
Do you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Where do you fit in all this? Did you come from?
Oh, just wandering here and there. The old man always finds his way to those in need.
The old man?
The old man. As my sigil starts morphing out of my shirt.
Yeah, proud of you. I don't know much, but reference from some of the those in the mayoral staff. Some of the folks from up in the capital.
Yes, I do have friends.
Well, better than the passing storm that came through.
Is that what he's calling the Jack Sparrow?
Probably.
Yes, well, he's got his ways and his means, and some need him. We have ours, don't we?
So. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So, what are you going to do?
I think the first thing is to lay low for a little bit. Presumably he thinks I'm dead.
Oh. Well, that can certainly be useful. Having once been dead myself, I can tell you. Maybe you just need brighter prospects. You know, I do look for representatives. Those to spread the good word. Those who understand that a helping hand is always available when you can ask for it.
I'm listening.
So, going to be moving on eventually from this area, but I will need a representative in this area. Tell me, what do you do as your job? What are you?
Well, I mean, currently I guess I'm between keepers, but I get in places, get out a little heavier.
My kind of lad.
Yeah,
Well then, why don't you...
I worked for Barnabas and his family for a bit.
Barnabas Collins? Barnabas who? Do I know of Barnabas, or?
No, Barnabas Jones. That's the father. obviously asked me to leave. For, similar reasons. Like I said, I know I wasn't supposed to be back there. Thought about going in with the underground, but they got a structure. Not as nice as the family.
Oh, I'm sure
Cuts
it's
and
not.
things.
But with structure comes safety and reliability. You don't have a good enough job for the girl. You don't have enough skill to impress the father.
Yeah. I doubt anyone does, eh?
Oh, we can always work on that. So, do you feel like being my representative? Spread my good word amongst those of your kind.
At this point that you already know where he's located.
You already know where he's
That
located.
you already know where he's been added to your map of pings.
I just kind of go, good answer. So, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go out and find those of a similar ilk as of yourself, and convince 10 of them to agree, and get 10 of them to agree.
Isn't that the same thing you gave
That's
to
right,
Squat?
multi-level marketing.
That, I will remind you, that is the reason that in your ear you are regularly hearing kobolds.
Which worked out to my favor. So yes, trying to figure out how I would make this work. I guess I need him to go around and gather information on those who would be willing to form a group. No, that won't work. This city is not really good for me because there's no infrastructure.
Nope, you hadn't set it up. You have a few loose agents here in points of power. Although you do now know of a second of the family, in addition to the underworld.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and give him 10 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Big money.
Yeah, and tell him to go gather information and friends who are willing to help out. The way you impress a man, such as Mr. What's his name?
Barnabas.
Such as Bartimus, and convince him to make you as a greater part of his actual family, as well as rising the ranks of the family.
You have to seduce him.
Yes, fuck him, then you can fuck his daughter.
Gotta get him through the father first.
Is you need to prove that you're a man worthy of such treasures.
Well, I suppose on my own I've never thought myself to actually be. Maybe
Well.
we'll convince him otherwise, even if I'm not.
Fake it till you make it, my boy. Fake it till you make it.
Alright. And what do you do after that?
I go and try to find out more information about the family.
Do you have to sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Fortunately, yes.
So you didn't
Oh,
ask
yeah, I
him
guess
for
I
more
probably-
information about the family, you're just trying to go discover that elsewhere?
Yeah, okay, I'll ask him, and then I really do need to go find a bed.
You have your shit, but... yeah, what else do you ask? I mean...
locations
Yeah.
where I can go and find them?
They're in the big house right across from the mayor's. Keeping an eye on their pet.
Oh. That later. Well, okay. It is a good thing to keep your eyes on what you need. So the mayor, they own him?
He nods yes.
Okay, so now I know where to find the family, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back and go to bed.
You find your money.
Yes.
No, to him, I just disappear. Dimension door.
You get back to your room. There's 1,000 gold.
Understandable.
Loose gold on your bed.
Gather it up, put it in bag.
Stan!
Okay, so I need to add one there, and I need to take one off there.
All right, so go wander the streets. So I see people in need or food or in danger at all. The wild thugs you described about earlier.
Yeah, I mean, things are bad. I'm going up here.
As I walk around the streets.
Yeah. As you're making your way around sort of a dark alley, is 9 hit.
Does 9? No.
You rolled very poorly. As a dagger comes out of the alley right as you walk past, aiming right for your side and just sort of bouncing off of... Because I think you're just armored. Boom.
You go look at Hellish Rebuke. I have to see what triggers it exactly.
I mean,
'Cause I'm not going to stop it if it did go off on this.
I'm pretty sure it's hit.
No, you have
You
to
have to actually take damage.
you actually spend a reaction to do it.
What? The warlock righteous whatever.
Yeah, hellish
Rebuke,
rebuke.
yeah.
House rebuke. Yeah, I believe that's when you're attacked.
Yeah, but it's still a reaction.
Yes.
So I mean, it still costs you something to do it. So it's not like it goes up automatically.
Well, yeah.
That is true. You spend a reaction once per turn.
Being damaged. Okay, never mind. Nope. Okay. Just want to see if he's roasted by himself, or I'm gonna have to fling him myself.
Yeah, otherwise, he kind of steps back.
You have to be damaged by a creature within 60 feet that you can see.
You have to be
I
damaged.
thought it was damaged, not just
Yeah.
threatened.
They have to
Yeah.
deal you damage, and you have to see them, which means hidden attackers can't get grouped.
So he steps back and is ready to go at you again with his dagger.
Let him. Just stand there and stare at him for a second.
Does 20 hit?
Yes.
So he goes through and this dagger.
Is that a magical weapon?
No.
Okay.
Let me roll anyways.
Saying disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? It's disadvantage on his attack from non-magical? Or you
What?
just take half damage? He has disadvantage on an attack from non-magical
Oh,
weapon?
you said resistance to non-magical weapons.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
not
that's half
disadvantage.
damage.
That's half damage.
Okay.
So 4 divided in half is 2. You take 2 damage
Take 2
after
damage.
your resistance.
And now Hellish Rebuke kicks in.
If you choose for it too, yeah.
One second, let me actually do
Do you-
the math.
Do you just destroy this guy?
Apparently.
If God wills it. I mean, if you survive, that's cool, man.
If I will it.
Really shouldn't have done that, should you? Where's that HP area?
That's why.
Eric, yet again, being the one into combat.
There's one in the streets, man. It
Don't make me
happens.
come and save you.
Oh, no. This is gonna be a bad day for somebody.
Don't
Alright,
make me
so I take
come
my
and
2
save
damage.
I don't think you need to mark it. You're gonna heal it on your next turn. Don't you have
Yeah,
regeneration?
just heal it through it. Hit by Hellish Flames, make a dex save.
Natural 1.
Poor
Wow.
unfortunate soul.
Okay. Level that'd be D10. D10. Um, 33 damage.
3?
33.
Oh, so he collapses to the ground, dead.
Okay, I revivify him.
Hi, we'd like to breach you about your extended warranty.
You probably still just have the dagger sitting in you from where you just fell. And
Take the dagger, put it in my pocket, just like with the Urdles.
Got a collection.
He's got policy. If you stab me, it's mine.
What was this about?
He motions to the dagger in his side. Oh.
I'm sorry. I think it was the wrong person. Thinking it was the wrong person. Definitely chose the wrong person tonight.
So invitation, okay. Oh, natural 20, alright. 35?
On what?
Intimidation?
He's intimidated. He didn't have to roll. He was intimidated by the fact that you killed him by him stabbing you. Then you brought him back to scold him.
Who's a naughty boy?
Sorry, I chose the wrong person. My bad. Should have chose someone else. I get it. Not you.
How are you trying to mug people?
I mean, really, I was just hoping you had some money so that I can go get something to eat. Be nice. I'm hungry.
Great, give them bread, water.
That was kind. I mean, most people don't just do that if you ask, I'm pretty sure. I haven't tried asking. I'm not a beggar now. I work hard for money.
Okay, so how much would you need so you wouldn't have to try and kill people?
I mean,
That's not how that works.
you don't usually kill them. I mean, usually you stab them in the side, they fall over, they'll be fine. They just wake up without the coin purse. I mean, I think there's something special about you. I can't quite pin it. You're tough. You've gotten around, haven't you?
Persuasion, life crime is good, get a real job, yada yada.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Don't be doing this. 23.
Alright. Otherwise, yeah, you...
I never used my spare weapon. It's just always out. Me. I watch my back from now on. Just always watching my back. In the space right behind me.
But, yeah. And, bit of a rougher town, particularly at night.
I mean, rough for them.
But you make it through. You can take care of yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Times. Experience.
You, otherwise, we will make our way back to morning. You probably want some followers, which I'm still rolling.
Yes, please.
And now I got one.
You actually got 14, old man.
That's almost none.
It's only been one day.
Yeah, for me that's very little.
Rolfur, you get 17. Stan gets 14. Terry, I'm sorry, gets 9.
Can I use a luck point on that?
Yeah, 3 ones amongst 4 dice.
Can I use 3 luck points on that
No.
for the next day?
And Billy gets 16.
I should be able to use luck points.
They're not D20s.
D20 rolls.
I try to avoid D20s when I can because it has a lot of variance. So, handful of smaller dice tends to be better. Otherwise, we get a new morning, well rested.
All right.
All right. Well, Terry will cook up some nice shark steaks for breakfast, and we'll have that and toast and stuff, and we'll be good.
Getting a little old, but
Tell everyone my events from last night. It's a rough town.
Tell no one of mine.
Hey, good to. Do you like just walk out, or do you like just teleport away so we even see you?
Just walk out and sit down.
Okay, cool. Well, good to see you. Did you I left you a gift.
Yes, I noticed.
Just well, thank you.
Oh, no problem at all. I do what I can.
But, yeah. So oh right, I need to actually roll for my recovery, since I'm actually have something useful to do with it every day. But yeah. So what's everybody's plans today?
Visit the Wizard Tower.
Yep, I am due back there.
Did you say you're going to the governor's too?
Well, I let the governor know we were there. I made a formal introduction to our presence.
Oh, right on.
So if you'd like to go and offer services, you could, or make a personal introduction. It was a bit late at night for me.
I'll tag along with somebody.
Yeah.
not. I guess. How many are going to the Wizards?
We're off to see the wizard.
Me and Rolfur and
Not me.
I might as well go.
I'm not a wizard, but from Stan's story, I probably shouldn't wander about on my own.
well, sure, you come along with us, Alice.
Do I have any prayers to answer, Adam? Did I get bumped again? No.
Yeah, I mean, people praying for this point, this time of day, probably people praying for success on performances and preparing for shows, and more of your theater crowd is praying at this hour.
I'll find. So, is there a prayer from one of the people that's going to do Ryan's show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so one of them prays.
Yeah.
Blessings upon you.
Not doing that again. So, yeah, let's
And I hit them with a little bit of that divine energy. You know, my second thing that I can do.
Yeah.
So they just feel like this infusion of power when they pray to me.
So you just hold that off to make it where that
Yes,
feels like the answer to
I
prayer.
deliberately hold it off.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah. Otherwise, what's Eric up to in the day? So what's Stan up to in the day?
I guess they're going to the Wizard's Tower. I guess I can wander around the town and see if there's still muggers in the daytime. Is that more common, or?
Less common.
Yeah, I'll go.
They tend to target for the drunk crowd that's out at night from the sailors, which tends to be money from outside.
What about a guy in a armor that's decked out in
He
diamonds?
literally didn't see you. You came around the corner. You moved.
Before we split up, I do ask if you're gonna go back into the town, if you could pick up some like backpacks, sacks, like money bags, things to carry goods in.
Money bags being actual bags with big dollar signs on them, because that's always what
Do
money
I
bags.
need to have them filled when I come back, or not? That's a big question here.
Wait, what?
You said money bags.
Yeah,
Guess
like
they need to be filled or not.
no, like because like most of us have loose gold in our backpacks right now.
Here's my armor. Chest plate.
That's why he stabbed you. You just walk around. Queen, ching, 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 ching.
No wonder you got stabbed.
I can hear the money walking towards me.
But yeah, like when I say money bags, I mean like wallets, things that are like have locks on them, like bags that can lock.
And they're called pouches in this game.
Well,
Then-
specifically
Coin pouch.
pouches. Yeah, specifically coin pouches that have like a trick to get into them.
Theft.
Cut the bottom.
Is that what you're saying you want?
Yeah, just like those. Just
Yes, you
backpack
want me
things.
going around town announcing, looking for anti-theft money pouches,
Not
my
anti.
diamond armor.
Again, you could just cut the bottom, but like it's to keep like whatever. Anyway, fine.
Oh, no, please, just let me get attacked. I'm asking more.
And
What else can
also,
give me
What's your
Also-
alignment, Eric?
good guy. They're attacking me.
Yeah.
also,
And he's raising them from the dead when they die from attacking him.
also, if you could also later tonight point me
Right
to
then.
a alleyway where like an alley by a common street that like a lot of people go by, that like an alleyway that like would be seen relatively often.
Really good to mug someone out of.
Exactly. Just keep your eye open for that.
Look for Mugger's Alley.
Okay.
Okay.
And like in the location where I got attacked last night, is that a good location? I mean, it seems to be popular.
I mean, here is at least a spot you can wait.
All right. Well,
Oh.
okay, fine. So he gives me some
See
different
this blood
locations.
here? It's my blood. It's only
Are
a
any
little
of
bit
these-
because he's bad at it.
Are any of these alleyways like by the path that we're going on to get to the Wizard's Tower?
Because they're going in just out of the light off of the sort of immediate area right off the dock where there is money and, you know, businesses that are more successful.
So, as we pass by the alleyway, I'm like, guys, I need just a few minutes. I'm gonna go into the alleyway. Does anything bad happen while I go into the alleyway? No? Cool. I go ahead and put a triggered illusion, whatever that spell is, the programmed illusion, just the spiel illusion that I've been working on for weeks, and more than weeks since we've been traveling. Anyway, and just put that up in the alleyway for when someone passes by, and then we get back on the way.
So just anyone that comes in there to wait is going to end up having someone
Yep.
Follow us. We are the.
Let's just the spiel of the new gods. It's all fancied up and shit with illusions and
God.
fancy.
They're gonna throw their wallet at it.
I'm going to find. I want to find. While we're here, every day, I want to go and find one alleyway that is a likely mugging place and put one there.
How do you reduce crime? I make the criminals annoyed. Oh, don't go by that alley. Someone's in it. You can see they're talking about the new gods over there. They talk about the new gods when someone's in the alley.
Mine equivalent of Clippy. I notice you're trying to mug someone. Would you dead? Do you need some help?
Would you need some help? Ask the old man. Would you like to change your life? We have individuals for
We
that.
have options.
Would you prefer scholarly pursuits?
How about working with your heads? Or are you the more imaginative type? Let's tell you about the gods.
Be a light
goodness.
to light your path.
Nice.
Otherwise, you four head off towards the wizard. I'm sorry if I forgot. What was the old man doing? Or did I not ask yet?
You have not asked.
Okay, good. Otherwise, I forgot. I'm glad I didn't forget. It's better not to have asked than to have forgotten. What's the old man
Please,
up to?
I'm not forgettable. The old man is going to go and talk to the family.
Okay, that makes sense. And you're just skulking around seeing what's going on in the daytime again.
Do I look out and get mugged again?
No, it's daytime.
Oh.
Who
Your
mugs
You
diamond
find a
looks too
spot
shiny.
where it looks like there was like a noose in some alley, but it was cut.
Well, if I see anyone else in danger, I'll help them too. So I didn't get mugged again.
Why aren't they mugging me in broad daylight?
I mean, am I just not shiny
town is not
enough?
as rough and
Do I
tumble
need
as
more
I expected.
diamonds?
Rough and tumble enough. And yeah, I need to make my diamonds brighter at the night time.
Just walking around with gold suit with just money hanging out of your pockets and be like,
I mean,
I'm easy
Looking
target.
for a money bag.
if you want, I could take like
for David.
I could totally take like 100 of the gold that I gave you. I just like plate your
Should you
suit in
give me?
gold.
I think his suit's already diamond.
Yeah, but like
Yes.
the non-diamond part.
In the chest.
Okay,
David,
So-
how much did you give me?
How much did I give you?
For the go find money bags.
he didn't.
1,000 gold. Did you want more? Did you ask for more?
Say, like, get it, or did you give me money? think
I
you
did
said
not
gave
give
money.
He
you
did not
any
hand over extra money for it.
Okay, then yeah, go get it with the 1,000 gold I had. How much were the money bags?
It's probably how many are you trying to get?
David, I assume.
I didn't give you a number. I just said, hey, could you grab some? Because none of us have something appropriate to carry these in.
Okay, at least 8 money bags.
That's gonna cost you. I'm gonna say, if you're not trying to haggle, 2 gold.
Yeah, that's the best price you can
Because
get for the guy.
sacks are
Oh,
5 copper
I mean-
or something.
For
Yep.
bulk pricing,
These are like
16 gold.
thick sacks with like.
No, 1 copper piece for a sack.
Yeah, if it was just a sack. I think he wanted a little more than that.
For anti-theft, I think is what we bought for a gold each, or 2 gold each.
That is the idea.
I'll pay it. If you're ripping me off, thanks.
5 silver for
Oh, you're being ripped off.
You are walking around in diamond-plated armor. It's not even diamond-plated. What is that called? Like it's
Studded.
Diamond encrusted.
yes, encrusted.
I think of Barney from How I Met Your Mother. His gold, diamond encrusted suit.
Yeah, 5 silver for. But otherwise, the
Thanks for a lot.
Wizards Quartet arrives back to the tower. those of you who have not been here get to be impressed by its size.
Wow.
Didn't give me a full price, just 2 gold each for
It's
that.
big.
As far as technically, it's a good deal what I gave you because technically it would have been 5 silver per. So
I was like,
The 2 gold each. I buy
Terry's the only
I
actual
buy 8
wizard,
of them.
right?
Yep.
And bring them to the group afterwards.
okay, that's
Then
good
I
for
don't
that
know.
guy.
The doors are elemental if that matters to you.
Arcana?
And it's like they're elemental.
Do you just enter through air or?
Yeah, I just knock on air.
Let's
He's
see.
an actual wizard,
And the
so I'm
air.
letting him have the full experience.
So 20 Arcana. Is there anything special about these?
The door? No, looks like a
Or
door.
20. Excuse me. 24 Arcana. But yeah, just the door, the various doors.
Looks like. Well, I mean, you'd actually have to walk around this very like what is like a city block to see the other doors because they're spread out.
No, we're looking at one door.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Looks fine. Looks like there used to be some sort of I don't know, maybe signet or plaque or something, metal structure that went like above and around the door, but it's been removed and there's just some little metal posts sticking into the stonework where it used to attach. But now just sort of an unlabeled door.
Well, for about how long does it take for the door to get answered?
About 6 seconds.
Well, okay.
And it's an air elemental.
It's around 6 seconds.
Yep. Nice.
That was just an A+ joke.
Yeah.
A+, 10 out of 10. Would joke again.
Natural 20. So,
Well, I tell the air elemental I'm here to check on the status of my application.
And he kind of blows out of the way.
we all
Asked.
go in.
Oh, hold on now.
What are you stopping
And
for?
this sort of
I'm not.
a
The air
wall of
elemental-
air kind of inserts itself between Rolfur and the others.
Hey,
Hey.
we're with him.
None of that. This isn't some nightclub. You actually have to be on the list.
And it's like,
How?
yeah, I was looking to enter
Are-
the wizard
are you-
tower. Is
Why
it-
are you stopping us?
Who are you?
I am Terry Misu, the god of creation, the god of artifice, the god of food and plenty and joy, the god of luck.
And
I am also a conjuration wizard of some power. Banish.
Ooh,
What?
I banish him.
it's an elemental. That should work on them.
Fucking rude.
Rude.
I'm not gonna do the full concentration. I'm just banishing him long enough so that we can get through. My spell save DC is 17 unless it's gone up for some reason.
Proficiency or stat. It's the only reason it would go up.
Yeah. So it's 8 plus stat plus proficiency, correct?
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. That is pretty wizardry. I don't speak to the help. Be gone. I'm a wizard.
Yep. So 17 is the save. Oh, I wish I could use godly power to just
What kind of
bump
save?
it. 17. Oh, I'm sorry.
Charisma.
Banish. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. I just have that, and I didn't think about looking up the save. What
charisma.
type?
Yeah, I do dickish actions, Bob.
Did you say
love
charisma?
Banish.
Yeah, it's charisma.
Well,
Charisma.
wonderful. It has a negative to charisma. So it disappears, to which case 3 other elementals, earth, fire, and water, begin moving across from the other side as a handful of wizards stand up from couches, pulling out staffs and wands and orbs and all training in your direction.
Yeah, stand away from Terry.
Just back up there.
So I walk past, waddle past.
Remain back behind the door.
Okay, so you
Does-
keep moving forward. Got it. Hold
Does
on.
anybody else
Hold
go
on.
in with us?
There's something happening.
Remember, Terry,
Okay.
in case you missed it, the magical equivalent of guns have just been pointed at you, and the fingers are on the trigger. Do you continue moving toward them?
That's what he
Well-
said.
I moved. I was doing. Are we doing this round by round? I'm hoping we're doing this round by round.
You're moving forward. They're
Okay. Well, when I take an action to move forward,
A movement.
does none of them follow me?
You take an action to move forward, and
And none of
Okay.
my party follows me.
okay, yeah.
They were avoiding you before this.
Okay.
No, I'm not going for
Well, I will stop, look back at them, confused, and be like, and then I'll and then look around.
At yourself being attacked.
Oh, they're like acting real fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
You move forward.
It's like,
You just did a little B&E, my friend.
it's like you're not respecting the rules.
I'm so
of this
proud of
place.
you.
Banish and enter.
How many spells are coming at me?
Digit booty
Right
dog.
now, there is one spell that's actually coming at you. Only one of them is actually.
I'm gonna counterspell it. If it's just one right now.
If you counterspell it, they will counterspell your counterspell.
Oh, brutal.
I only have one axe. Okay, cool.
We only have
That's-
one
Yeah,
reaction.
that absolutely is what happens then.
Yeah, it's a whole room full of wizards.
And remember the limitations of counterspell
You have to be able to see it.
and 60 feet.
It's,
And 60 feet.
Within
One
60
second.
feet and seeing it.
I'd say it's probably within that. Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly within
Within
that.
60 feet and not sorcerers.
What?
Not
The sorcerers have subtle spell.
not subtle spell sorcerers.
The best.
Okay. Thin green ray.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
You're
no.
dead. Oh no, David, you're dead.
Maybe
got
not.
You need a dexterity saving throw.
We have enough
Oh.
HP to survive this.
Oh,
So-
bud.
Worst
Oh,
case
bud, you're
scenario. Worst case scenario. I have legendary resistance today. So,
But are you going to use it?
Scenario, I'm not around the Rezio.
so let's go ahead and do my dex saving throw, which is at a flat roll. I do have 10 dexterity despite everything. So, we'll start off. We're gonna use a luck point on that 3. Nat 20.
Okay.
You're still gonna die, for the record.
It's not focusing,
That's
but
fine.
I trust you
Yeah.
anyway. So.
Yep.
See here. It's a success.
Question. Actually, no, I'm just gonna look at it myself because I need to figure out if it's worth. Well, I mean, I make the save one way or another, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
I was like,
Dave.
we're high enough level to have enough HP to survive that.
Maybe.
Okay, so on a failure, it does
Definitely
nothing, correct?
Austin, what attack did he say?
No,
I can
on
do
a
this.
failure, I'm pretty sure it just does half damage, doesn't it?
I think it doesn't do damage in 5th edition.
Let's see.
What, disintegrate? Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
Let's
Oh,
see.
I'm looking at something else.
It chunks you.
Creature targeted by a spell must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage. If the damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, it is disintegrated. Disintegrated creature and everything it is wearing and carrying, except magic items, are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust. Creature can be restored to life only by means of true resurrection or wish. Spell automatically disintegrates a large or smaller non-magical object or creation of magical force. If the target is huge or larger object or creation of force, spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of it. Magic item is unaffected by the spell. Then we go into higher levels. So no, it looks like if you succeed,
Does
it
nothing.
does nothing.
Yep. Okay.
Lucky dog.
They seem to be, more moving forward, but,
Oh, yeah, no,
but letting
we're
you act and see what you do before.
Oh,
you gather they
yeah.
probably have prepared from some of this
Yeah.
other spellcasters around, but they're
Yeah. Like. So first thing, going to, since no one followed me, and I see that this has gone sour pretty quick. They took offense.
Am I there?
I'm gonna go ahead and stop holding concentration on Banish.
Mhm.
So Air Elemental pops back up, and because you need a full minute before
Yeah.
Banished is permanent.
Yeah.
and then go ahead and hold hands up, persuasion check, being, like, I too, I too am a wizard. I respect the art, but but an elemental asking for, greeting a god at the door is obscene. And persuasion check to kind of throw my proverbial weight around, and try to also use placating motions. 22.
Yeah. One of them kind of pipes up. I taught the elementals common. Doesn't that count for something?
Yeah, does not count here.
I thought it was a nice touch.
Absolutely.
Either though, with them. With them. You said 4 at the beginning of this. That's why I was confused. Okay.
No.
Alice.
Alice, the NPC.
Yep. Of course it does. However, I am no mere wizard. I come as a god, and as I motion back towards the people behind the door, the god of magic. Wait, no, wait, Ryan, are you Arcana or Knowledge? You're Arcana.
Yes.
Knowledge.
Yep. I come with the god of magic himself.
I don't condone his actions.
Very kind. You can come around.
So
Just walk in, kicking the door. Why is everyone mad?
I put it back.
Why is everyone?
Alright, next time we visit David, remember these things. This is how a proper guest conducts themselves.
be gone, women.
Bob, you have to
Just kick the cat out the door, but pick it up later.
To be honest, I was really hoping a show of power would go a long ways. I was wrong. This place seems rough and tumble. I just figured a show of power would have.
It was responded back by a show of power.
Yeah, and that I waved off.
Hello, Wizard's Tower. Does this meteor shower impress you?
If I was with you, David, I'd cut him off with you.
Anyway. Ball's in your court, Adam.
Okay. A couple of them still training on you will basically gesture for you to go outside.
I will Misty step outside.
Also known as worst dimension door.
It's also cheaper dimension door.
Dimension door is free. I don't know what you're talking about.
I also pull out, as I standing outside, reach into my bag, pull out a pastry.
Alice, you still see just sort of standing a few feet back from the door. She's probably just behind Billy at that point. Has her face is wet. She just kind of starts backing away from the door.
Are you alright?
Alice, it's okay.
Okay.
Congratulations,
They
you made a little girl
invited
cry,
me
you
in,
monster.
Wait, when you say wet, I'm thinking sweat.
No, tears.
Oh, back.
You made the little girl cry, you monster.
I don't understand why,
Me
but
too, David.
that's okay.
You scared her.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
still just a kid.
Yeah.
She's not really sure what's going on.
Yeah.
And that was a big, just tense moment.
Yep.
No sound, no sobbing, but it is just kind of...
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like the
she's
old man
strong
who
and
never
she
put
keeps
her
up
foot down.
stiff upper lip, but it's still kind of that...
I'm not going to touch her, but I am going to turn to her and be like, it's
Good for you,
alright.
Perfect.
We're just showing, sometimes, I was wrong to do what I did, but sometimes a show of power is a good thing. And prestidigitation to
Wipe away her
dry
tears.
her tears.
You can just wait out here, okay?
Alright. I was invited in.
Yes.
Okay. Then
I go ahead
will
and,
take the invitation.
Yeah, I have Sailor stay with her.
Why do you have sailors traveling with you?
You're a sailor.
It's
freaking
familiar.
the bird.
My seabird.
He named his bird Sailor.
So are you then trying to go back in again, or?
I mean, I'm going to wait patiently for everyone else to go through. That, like, I mean, Ryan went through. She's not. I mean, like, I'm gonna give it a minute. People are tense right now,
Okay.
and we made the wrong choice. So
What's
we're gonna
this
give
Zero
it-
mental. Well, once Billy and Rolfur are in, we'll close the door. Two of the other wizards have stood outside of it. Just
Oh, they came out.
yeah, they came out and they're standing there, and they have wands in hand but down.
Okay. Well, yeah. In that case, I'm just gonna like leave Alice and like take active steps away from her, and go up to them and chat. Like, so the town is in a bit of a dire way.
Anyone
Or-
broken in recently? Done anything rude?
Like I made the incorrect assumption that might made right in this situation.
We've got direct ties with the town some time ago. The ties we had were with people that are no longer there. We're closer tied to the capital.
And you've any reason to have cut ties? Is it just because it's
Because
lawless?
there's no power there. We're not in their borders for them to rule over us, and there's really no one. I mean, if they wanted to be of benefit to us, there's little they can do.
Well,
Our options were either fall with a fail,
let's see.
or ascend to the new powers. It's all fine.
You know,
We still
the-
continue our research.
Good. Well, again, apologies, but let's discuss this more civilly. What is the procedure for proper entry then? And we kind of talk for a bit while going over like.
You get the feeling that they don't like you.
Yeah, that's okay.
They
I try to make them like me.
and the general
persuasion,
concept that it is overall the wizards of the tower already that decide who gets to enter, and
Yeah,
it's just based
okay.
on opinion anyways. So
Ah,
you enter because someone that
Well-
likes you says, "Hey, give this guy a shot."
I see. Well then, I think that I will be doing more good in the town either way then. Would you accept a blessing before I leave?
We're good.
Man, I wish I had something that I could give them, but okay.
Material components.
It
Here's
doesn't
some
feel
diamond.
incredibly brighty.
Do you have a lot of money
Yeah.
on you?
You could always go away. That seems to be what they want.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do, but I wanted to like give them like a thank you, but
Big honkin' ruby.
Well, seeing how they almost killed you, so.
Yeah, no, you're.
No, like I said, we totally have enough HP to survive disintegrate. Possibly.
I've got like 50 something hit points.
You might not.
Yeah.
We're at the level where it's possible.
Meanwhile, inside,
Come back to
Um,
you again.
Yeah, we'll
Take
just head out.
yeah, head back for a second. Rolfur, you are welcome back. Little tense situation in there. Is they're like,
Yeah, apologies about that. Normally, he's much more civil.
I figured he
Must
wanted to
have
get along
woke
with the
up
other
angry.
wizards.
Must have just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That guy. I mean, I thought the elementals were kind of nice.
the same guy that talked about teaching me. I know, right?
They seem
That was kind of cool. I was worried I wouldn't be able to talk to him when I first came here.
yeah, it's perfectly pleasant, and I could talk to the elemental even if he couldn't understand common, so that no problem with me.
Anyways, we did catch up with Kildrak. He's moved on, but we sent some messages. He says you're cool. You'll need, of course, an escort, but be glad to be of some degree of assistance. Are you actually a god of arcane magic?
No, to me?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
yes, the domain of the arcane was something that I was given that my divine assumption has put me in. And I'm actually trying to think of ways that I can be more appealing to the practitioners of the arcane arts as I grow in power.
I mean, really just...
And it's like...
Well, I mean, from the old books, there's always the political side of things. I mean, we know there's the Storm Lord,
oh yes,
Jack. He thundered through, bringing his bad weather for a spell. And then you'd already told them, right? Yeah, and it's like, and of course we hear from the Remembrance. And was he creation? I mean, if you can work to try and keep gesturing back towards the door, gods like that in check, I mean, that's really the best thing as far as just keeping the gods from deciding they want the power and any mortal that has it has to go.
That's a good enough point. I will have to think on the situation with Nim and maybe even Garadane of how the wizards might be able to protect themselves from unwanted entry.
Entry are just... There's always stories from times when the older gods got angry.
Oh yes.
Felt man stretched power too far. Had to be held back.
Well, I can tell you that I'm actually looking to go further. For my domain is that of imagination, and the more creative that you could become with magic, all the better. That is what I'm looking to inspire in people.
Jeremy, you met the day before, turns to Rolfur, and he's not a loose cannon. Gesturing towards Rolfur, asking about Billy.
What? Opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We don't have much overlap in our personal goals, but he's always been a steadfast and non-volatile individual.
Well, planning to give you a tour, I suppose. God of magic and all, might as well join us on it.
Wonderful.
I don't think either one of us is a wizard, though.
We are both bards.
Yeah. The one wizard's like, I'm the best wizard! And they're like, we're the more number wizards!
Still feel like, I mean, other than socially, I came out on top. It's just, like, I did exactly what I wanted to do. It's just what I wanted to
You
do
made an
was the
impression.
wrong thing.
Yeah, you made an impression.
Bad impression.
Dude, somebody just messed up the doorman.
There's probably some wizards in the crew who are like, man, I want to be cool like him. I want to blow up an elementals, throw through doors, toss inside disintegrate rays like an angel thing.
Yeah, that's a big one for wizards. They want to just be able to toss those away. That's they do not like
Now-
being disintegrated.
Now, see, that said, this is why Billy is the idea man.
Otherwise, it's a good enough spot as any. We'll pick up here and move forward through the day next time. Thank you for joining us, and like, comment, subscribe. Fun YouTube stuff. Bye.